Hi y'all, Taylor from Tay Time. This is my first discussion video in a while because we finally have our Fear the Walking Dead crossover announcement. Now, a little bit of precursor before I get into the announcement. Because production had moved to Austin, Texas, everyone was on the Abraham track, or was it somebody that's in the Heapster track, or we were talking about how it could be possibly Eugene and Rosita because of Texas. Apparently also Luciana's been confirmed for season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead. So her and Madison are confirmed. I don't know if that means a time jump on Fear either. Even before the crossover began with the talk of stuff. So I decided to wait a little bit because I wanted to hear a couple other people like Trev Chantu, McPath Presents. I want to hear a few other people's opinions on this. I feel very similar to Trev, where it was like, what? At first, and now that you're starting to think about it, you're getting revved up for it. It is Morgan, which I could not be more happier for Lenny James. He's a brilliant performer, brilliant person. I know it's going to bring good stuff. I was not shocked in the sense that it was a Walking Dead going to Fear the Walking Dead. I will say that. That was not the shocker part of that. Trev's brought up a good point about we don't know where this could be. The way Lenny James and Melissa McBride were talking last night was that he dies on this season, but that could also mean he leaves and there's a huge time jump and he's the one they run into. Now, the other thing is, we did not see Morgan from the pilot to Clear. I want to say Clear was like episode 12 of season 3. So that's a really long time. And in Clear, he mentioned seeing these people, like hearing people who could talk through things. So there is a possibility, if they're leading on the whisper track, that, you know, he met them before everybody else did. Also, Jenna Elfman and Garrett Dillahunt are joining the cast. What, Garrett Dillahunt? What the? Oh my god. Fear is going to be like, whoa. There's also a possibility that in the time from him meeting with Eastman and going through all of that, to meeting back up with the group initially, like when we first saw him at the end of the season premiere of season 5, and we were all like, ah! That could also be a chunk of time, because I was talking with one of my friends about this, and she brought up a really good point as we were talking, and she said, how many time jumps have there been in The Walking Dead? And where does Fear and Walking Dead connect? I will answer the second question first. Fear and The Walking Dead connect. Season 3 was like right around the time Rick woke up. Like, that was like season 2 into season 3. And then season 3 kind of covered a little bit of time, and I don't think a lot of people realize this. People think there's huge time jumps because it takes a while for the seasons to come up. There's really hasn't been. So it kind of connected to season 2 to the end of 3 with Fear, which would make sense for the Clear theory. I still think Judith was born extremely premature. Not extremely premature, but premature enough that, you know. Because Rick was in a coma for 2 months. Because the pilot spans 2 months. So then, you have all of season 2 in that time. So that was about like a month. Yeah, I would say about a month. And then between seasons 2 and 3, it was about 6 months. So yeah, Judith could have been born at 8 months. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Any to the who. So then Judith is born. Season 3 happens. There's really not a lot of time between Lori dying and the end of season 3. No, there's not. And then there was about 2 to 3... No! There were about another 6 to 7 months between seasons 3 and 4. So now we have hit a year, and I'm going off a year from when Rick found everybody. So now we have hit a year 3 months at most. So then it's only about 2 weeks from them leaving the prison to Beth dying. And then they get to Alexandria. That's only about another couple of weeks to the end of season 5. Yeah, that's only a couple weeks still. Yeah, that's only a couple weeks. Because season 4 and 5 only take place over the span of like 3 to 4 weeks. So then comes season 6. It's about I don't want to say more than 2 months between 5 and 6. So it's very conceivable that they do make it to Texas, but the thing is, how did Morgan get to Texas? Unless we find out that Eastman was really in like Louisiana or something like that. This is like chaos, man. Holy smokes. Anyway, couldn't have happened to a better actor in terms of the crossover. I think it will help Fear's ratings. I am intrigued to see how this all connects. I am wondering if potentially maybe like the end of season 8 is like Morgan dies, but he's like, maybe he takes over Ezekiel's death. Maybe he takes over Ezekiel's death. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Okay. That was a bit of a comic spoiler, but whoa. Whoa. I was not expecting to realize that. Okay. He may take over Ezekiel's death, which prompts a flashback to season... Oh, my God. Because the rumor is All Out War is either going to end in 2 weeks or after mid-season. We will see the time jump that happens in the comics, because they don't show little baby Herschel, who's Glenn and Maggie's kid, being born. They actually time jump to like a year and a half later. This makes so much sense now. Ooh, okay. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.